Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mestanza and it's June 19th. Check out thephuket.news.com to vote in our latest poll asking if travel insurance should be compulsory. Now let's catch you up with all the news you missed over the weekend. Some of the most popular shopping locations in the country are about to see raids from police as they crack down on pirated products, especially in Bangkok. Inspectors from the Intellectual Property Department say raids will occur sometime in July at 6 locations, including Bangkok's famous MBK shopping center and Pante Plaza, as well as the Chatuchak Weekend Market. These raids are in line with the recent crackdown on pirated goods nationwide, which even reached Phuket, as several shops in Patong and even at the Central Festival Mall saw law enforcement step up efforts to curb the selling of counterfeit goods. And tragedy here in Phuket over the weekend, as 3 people are now dead while 5 others are still recovering at a local hospital following an accident that involved a van, a pickup truck, and a motorcycle. It all happened early Sunday at about 2 a.m. as a van driving airline crew to the airport, it was struck in the rear by a pickup truck. In the crash, the truck overturned and landed on the central reservation of Tepkasatri Road. As passers-by attempted to help the people get out of the vehicles, police say a 1,000cc big bike plowed into the pickup, hitting several people, rendering assistance, and once all was said and done, 3 people were left dead, including 2 people who were on the motorcycle. A security guard who was helping those inside the truck, he later died at Vashira Phuket Hospital. Police have yet to press any charges over the accidents. And investigators are confirming that the man they picked up last week was in fact involved in last month's bombing at the Pramong Kut Lao Hospital in Bangkok, as well as 4 other attacks in the capital. Military officials say 62-year-old retired engineer Watana Pomrit was not only behind the hospital bombing that sent scores into the hospital, but he also was behind the May 15th bombing outside the National Theatre, as well as the April 5 bombing near the old government lottery office, and also a previous bombing outside the major Cineplex in Ratchayotin. Despite Watana saying he acted alone solely on the strength of his dislike for the military, officials say they believe others were involved as well, and they're looking into whether his mistress played a role in any of the attacks. Watana is said to be handed over to police tomorrow, but the investigation is ongoing. And sit tight, Phuket Extra. We'll be right back after this.
Register now for the Phuket Hospitality Challenge at the Laguna Golf Club, taking place on the 23rd of June.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Did you know the world's best latte artist is actually right here in Thailand? Arnon Titi Prasert, who goes by the name Tong, he won the World Latte Art Championships, which was held in Budapest, Hungary last week. He beat out 40 baristas from around the world in a competition of skilled Java. The owner of Chiang Mai's Ristretto coffee shop won with his free pouring skill, in which he created several woodland creatures in a forest, including a rabbit jumping on a tree, a deer looking back, and a very well made walking fox. And Tong isn't new to barista competitions, having already placed 5th in this same event back in 2015, and he's already the #1 latte artist in Thailand 3 years running. Good job. And after 3 years relying on solely natural cues and no modern navigation technology, a doubled-hull Canoe finally made it back to Hawaii following their 3-year journey around the Earth. Hundreds in Honolulu, Hawaii showed up to welcome back the nearly dozen crew members of the Hokulea following a sail of about 74,000 kilometers to 19 countries. The voyage was a way to help and keep the legacy of traditional navigation alive, just as the first Polynesians did so hundreds of years ago. But it was almost forgotten until the 1970s when the Hokulea was first built, and the knowledge was spread during a trip in the 70s from Hawaii to Tahiti. Crew members from this trip spoke about the harrowing conditions off South Africa in 2015 and the need to fish for sustainability. But their trip is not over yet, as the crew will spend another 8 months sailing throughout the Hawaiian Islands. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, Stay classy, Phuket.
This is the Phuket News. This is Novosti Phuketa, the Russian newspaper for Phuket. This is Puji Dao Jiwen, the Chinese newspaper for Phuket. And this is Khao Phuket, the new Thai language newspaper for Phuket, available at over 600 locations across the island. Stay up to date with the latest news in any language. Pick up your copy today. Your island, your paper.